guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is February 23rd and I am scrapbooking when we picked up Christopher's motorcycle and put it in the back of our truck. Now we don't have the truck anymore, we still have the motorcycle, and this is the layout I am using. It is from Design by Diana. It does call for 4 photos. I'm only using 2. I am also using one of the pre-made backgrounds that I made back when I was doing 100 Days project. I've got the Grease Monkey collection from Photoplay, so let's see what I can do. Alrighty, so I have this black and white check paper and then this pre-made background that I had made a hot minute ago. I almost feel guilty for using it because reasons, but I shouldn't, right? Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. Use it. I'm using it. I should feel great. Now I do gut this paper, which is not something I do a whole lot of, you guys. I am not a big paper gutter these days, but this time I am. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I only have this one sheet of it and I want to use more than what I have, right? Like I want this around the outside of the layout and I'm going to use it on the inside of the layout. So go ahead and get that down, and then we are going to go ahead and washi tape the back of this. Now you might be like, why in the heck are you washi taping the back of this? For a couple reasons, right? So my layouts live in a pile until about monthly. I go through and put them all in page protectors and put them in albums. Now I don't scrap chronologically. So when I have these layouts in page protectors and in their albums, there's a lot of moving around before the album is complete, right? Like I'm moving stuff around, I'm shifting stuff over, got to move things chronologically, whatever I've got to do, right? So that happens, and I don't want any damage happening to the layouts as I'm moving them around. Most of the time I'm like, it's going on a page protector, it's fine, but it's not staying in that page protector. There is not a guarantee that this layout will be in that certain page protector. There is no guarantee it will move around. That I can guarantee. So that is why I, any weird edges on the back, any brad tines, anything that pokes through that could damage another layout, I like to put washi tape over it. So now these photos are of Christopher and I, or I guess Christopher's not in these photos, but these photos are of us when we went to pick up his motorcycle. So we actually rented a pickup truck and had it tied down. I am in the parking lot. He had ran in, he got gas, I think, or ran in to get some drinks or something, and I just took the photos, like the selfie with me and the bike and the selfie with the finger pointing to the bike. I was like, ooh, look what we got. I think it's actually what we sent the kids. So had the magic mesh out the other day. I felt like I should just bring more magic mesh out. This is fabulous. So I grabbed the silvery gray magic mesh, and I am going to figure out where I want that to be on the layout. And I had to figure out which photo I wanted where. Now, obviously, this layout has 4 photos on it. I'm not using 4. I'm only using 2. But I did want to get some decorative bits on top of here. Now, the reason why I decided to go with this pre-made glitter glaze background that I made with a scrapping reflection stencil and Bruce Monroe glitter glaze is because there were circular elements on this sketch, and I just figured this was one big old circle and it would do, right? Like it would do. So because there are a lot of nooks and crannies on this background already, not only am I going to put the ATG down, I am also going to put the Nouveau Deluxe, because Nouveau Deluxe is really great for stuff with texture. So the down and getting in the little nooks and crannies of the glitter glaze and into that magic mesh, it's gonna be really good, right? Like it's gonna be really good. Now I thought maybe I should really accentuate the circles that were going on this layout. And I tried to use that dartboard because I thought it would be fun. That doesn't really work. That doesn't make it onto the layout, but this little motorcycle die cut does, and so do a few other things. Now, this collection that I have in this page protector is from, the name is escaping me, Photoplay, and they have this collection. It's called Grease Monkey. It's kind of based on a mechanics thing. Now, I do go ahead and bring in these kind of tire track / tire tread papers to go ahead and give my my layers just a little bit of extra pop. Like you want your layers to have a little bit of extra pop, or at least I do. So I'm going to put that there as well. I have this piece of paper here that just has a repeated "let's go" on it. So it's like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I figured that if you read it that way, with that kind of excitement, it totally matched what was going on here in the layout. Now, I really don't know where in the world I'm sticking this motorcycle yet. Everything just felt a little awkward and weird while I was trying it on. Like, it felt weird here on this side, it felt weird in the center, it felt weird on the right hand side. Like, nothing was really vibing for me. So, I just put it down and I decided to play with other things. So I got these label stickers and decided to add them in with the little bits of decorative layers as well. Kind of has this copperiness to it, and I was here for it. And then I go ahead and pick out some labels. These are labels from Hobby Lobby. I love me little labels, guys. Labels for decorating are perfect. There is a kid outside that is not happy right now. So if you hear the child crying, my kids are way older than that. And I'm currently in an Airbnb, and I guess there's some people outside right now. So, not my kid if you heard it. So I guess ultimately I end up going ahead and getting that motorcycle sticker kind of here, right? Like it's going back to its original position. And because the sketch has these banners on them, I'm going to bring in banners as well. I do give these guys a little bit of an outline because they kind of get lost on top of each other since they are the same exact color here. So that is why they get a little outline on them. Now I am also going to cut this off, and we're going to do banners for that too instead of more of a label. And I don't know, I am on my phone. I don't know if I'm looking for the sketch or I'm texting Christopher or what's going on, or I'm just reading stuff. Who knows what it is. So anyway, that is finished there. And then once I get those banners up at the top here as well, I'm going to grab my pen and outline them as well. Now, I did not feel the need to outline everything on this layout. Don't feel that if you outline one thing, you have to outline all of the things. Sometimes we get caught up in our own heads about that kind of stuff. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I did it here, I need to do it everywhere. No, I don't. Just do it wherever you want. Like, I think that there is enough going on this layout to keep your interest, versus not, right? Like that you don't need that outline on everything to keep your eyes visually interested in this layout. So I'm going to put this banner down here again because, it feels like I should. Now, really easy to lift all of those labels up together and reposition them a little bit. And here I am still trying to mess around with that bicycle or that motorcycle and kind of figure out where in the world it's going to go. It's just like, stick it down already, Sandy, and be done. Either put it on the layout or put it away. Like, I'm getting frustrated with myself, watching myself mess around with this for so long. So I'm going to go ahead and do some fun foam on the back of here as well, because do remember that I have fun foam on the photos. So if I just put it down on top, it would look like it was leaning, right? You don't want a leaning motorcycle. Why do I keep calling it a bicycle? You don't want it to be a leaning motorcycle. Okay, if it leans too far, it falls down. Don't want that. But I am going to go ahead and get some fun foam behind the let's go embellishment, because that was kind of falling down. We don't want to go fall down either. Now, I do believe that I add on another title. I don't use any of these as the actual title, but I can't remember for the life of me what I actually called this thing. It is surprising. So I was doing some serious scrapbooking, and the layouts kind of have blurred together, which happens, right? I find it really interesting that I could be scrapbooking and the layouts blur together quickly. But 2 years down the road, I'm like, oh yeah, I have a scrapbook layout about that, or oh yeah, I remember when I scrapbooked about that, or Christopher pulled some old photos up the other night, and I was like, I scrapbooked that. And it's weird that I have that memory, right? Like, it's just a bunch of weirdness. So anyway, what am I doing? I changed my mind about the title. I think I changed it to Vroom, something like that. Anyway, we're going to get that title down on the page, and then once that title is down, this is going to be it for this layout, you guys. Okay, there we go. Kind of fits right in there, almost exactly in line with the photo, which is kind of awesome. So anyway, you guys, this is going to do it for that video, or that is going to do it for this video. I switched my words. That was weird. So really happy with this layout. It definitely conveys an emotion about the bike. So anyway, that's going to do it for this layout. Please join the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group. That's where you can find all of the follow-up sketch February 2024 sketches, plus the past couple years as well, if you're still feeling sketchy. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.